When your husband asks you to alarm him whenever you feel threatened by some force, you have to keep that in mind. And with that being said, why are you giving us marriage advices now? Well, let's say I'm now starting to become more of an advisor or therapist. But the real question remains, what does that have to do with the next clip? Allow me to tell you that this is a critical question, and a good one too. Basically, we have Kitty next, and I'm not flirting with her by any means. She is too old for me, plus she is married. This is her nickname. Kitty was told by her husband, James, that she has to run whenever she feels like there is something paranormal taking place around her or when she encounters such things. So, what did she do? Did she listen to James' advice? Or did she stand up for herself, rejected modernity, and embraced masculinity? Are you watching these stupid shorts that are trying to make a so-called Sigma out of you? Because you don't have it in you. Anyways, she was downstairs, looking around in the laundry room, and after she heard noises coming from there were moments of silence before the storm. Don't tell us that the ghost began throwing stuff all around while leaving the washing machines and creating a mess. I wasn't going to tell you a horror movie script. They just threw something when she was looking around. But in the end, she called James for help. In other clips, as she heard the drums playing, she went to check, only for these drums to play again, but off scene. The precious toothpaste was lying on the floor while the closet mirror door was mirroring, which means it was shaking. But don't you want to know what happened to Jamie? He was the one running and calling for help after witnessing a terrifying activity with the dolls.
Okay guys, I had to hit record because I was in there trying to take clothes. I gotta laugh at myself because it's funny. I was trying to take clothes out of the dryer. As you can see, I left them hanging. I have some up there. And I took off running. Out here, I turned all the lights on because I heard something moving in there in the back. I've got to laugh at myself. Jamie's upstairs. He says, if you need me, run. Or yell. James, I think I need you. Okay. Hey guys, I'm downstairs. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and ask me if I can try to communicate with whatever is here. It's just the bathroom. A lot of people have said, open the door so you guys can see there's nobody in here. A lot of people have said that in the video where something fell, I believe it fell from this. Yes. See, it was this that was on the floor last time. It was in the back of there. So however it got out of there and fell onto the floor in my last video, I don't know, it's just really creepy. It freaks me out. The noise that I was hearing, I don't know what it was. Yeah, and then that being on the floor. So a lot of people had said that when I talked down here, I'm really creeped out, guys, sorry. When I asked questions, like I think I said hello, a lot of people said they heard something say hello back. But I had music added to that video, so it was hard to tell. So here I go. Hello? I thought I heard something in there. I heard it again. Hello? Hello? Who's here? Guys, are you hearing that? I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm freaked out. Who's here? Oh my God. Who did that? I don't even know where that was. Hand sanitizer. I don't know if it was on the sink or in this basket. Can you do it again? Hello? Hello? Okay, guys, I'm going upstairs. I'm freaked out. Okay, I was just in the kitchen. I keep hearing noise. This is a common thing in this house. Look at the closet door. I mean, we've got junk down there that we need to clean. A whole bunch of clothes. Nothing, just clothes. Hey guys, I was just upstairs making tea. I hit record on my phone. I heard something down here. It sounded to me like the drums. I'm not even kidding. Jamie's out doing yard work. There's nobody. There's nobody in here. I can hear the dogs moving upstairs, but there was something that fell in here. That was loud. There's nobody in here, guys. Nobody in here. I can do like a turnaround. There's nobody in here. That's behind our door. Okay, I'm done.
With nothing but his bare hands and his bravery. Such a savage this Jimmy guy is. He must be a lucky dude and have all the pretty women around him. Well, he wouldn't be lucky then. They will drain him down to the last drip. And by the way, I don't know about your bold statement about him being lucky or brave, but from my perspective, the way I see it, he isn't lucky at all. In fact, he might just be jinxed. But why? Why did you say that? Let me clear things up. I only said that so I wouldn't hurt her feelings, but I really expected more from her, especially that day. It was a special night for both of us, but she didn't perform. What are you talking about? We are not here for your wedding night. What happened to Jimmy? Jimmy, as I said, could be jinxed. Being a security guard in a hospital is already bad enough to make any tough dude crumble like a cucumber. How terrifyingly cringe. How about when you're guarding a haunted hospital? Well, then, this could turn out to be the worst job ever. But calling the hospital haunted just because you're scared of them and because you have seen them full of paranormal activities and so many horror movies aren't strong enough reasons to call it haunted. Hear me out. The guy was already shaking in fear. As he claims, he feels like someone is with him in the building. And if you pay enough attention to the hallways, you will see the figure in black.
Sounds like there's somebody down there. Oh, this place is creepy as fuck. I'm trying to set up my phone so I can.
Me saying he was there with only his bare hands was intentional, so you feel for the guy and so you can put yourself in his position. But why would I put myself in his position? So you would feel what he felt. Don't be greedy, sharing is caring, and that includes emotions. Look, we all know that artists can be weird sometimes, and they could go as far as isolating themselves in wild nature just so they can have their own space and peace of mind to create something special. Okay, so we are talking about artists now. That's very interesting. But what kind of artists? Definitely not musicians. I don't even consider them. But we have a man who was going on an investigation deep in the woods when he encountered those artists we just talked about. But we didn't even talk about a specific guy. You were just talking in general. Let's pretend like I did. Anyhow, the investigator was heading to an apartment in that village, which is said to be haunted, plus the fact that there is a guy who has been conducting some weird rituals nearby. Wait there just for a second. What is it, Billy? You're confusing us. Didn't you just say that the investigator was venturing into the deep woods? When did he change his direction? And what happened to our lovely artist? Well, Andrew was actually heading to that apartment, which is located in a village near the forest, and the artist was actually the weirdo who was conducting the rituals. Andrew is the investigator, so don't ask me any more stupid questions, and I have to go see what's happening in my house. I was calling my wife, and she answered the call, but she isn't responding. All I'm hearing is the muted sound of someone saying daddy, and I'm not even married. When Andrew encountered the man, he attacked him. After the fight ended, declaring the winner by knockout, Andrew found that this guy was using Mona Lisa's face to create some dark magic. Now here comes Anton's role as our main investigator. He will conduct some rituals in the house, trying to communicate with the ghost, and he gets some pretty interesting results. From a phantom passing by in the mirror to weird sounds, faucets opening, and lights turning on by themselves.
Короче, вон свет. Сейчас поближе пойду потихонечку. Что там происходит? Куда мужик сидит? Короче, сейчас я вторую камеру поставлю на запись, включу свет на камерный как фигану и подойду, короче, спрошу, что он там делает.
Мужик! Слышь? Мужик!
Что тут? Ё-моё. Это что такое?
Здесь как будто проводили какой-то ритуал. Вот осталась пентаграмма даже. И какие-то странные камни. Не знаю, что это за камни и земля. Но если проводили ритуал, возможно, что это кладбищенская земля. Пожалуйста, какая-то странная картина здесь лежит. Лицо Мона Лизы вырезали. Именно в квартире в этой. Слушайте. Прям полное ощущение, что в коридоре ходит. Тут опять. Абсолютно точно можно сказать, что здесь проводили ритуалы. И что-то сюда навлекли. Я пока ложился поворот. вода открылась в раковине. Свет включился. Твою мать. Я точно помню, свет был выключен. Так, все, я окунул ее в массу и святую воду. Поехали. Я освещаю эту квартиру от злых сущностей. Прочь, демон. Оставь эту квартиру. Жесть. Посмотрите, как он выглядит. Стремно. Бля. Что это было, блядь? Блядь, очень странные звуки здесь. Вот реально. Сколько я здесь не нахожусь, постоянно вот эта херня. Посмотрите вот сюда, друзья. Как это крипово выглядит. Да блядь. Да что это такое? Кто здесь? Свет. Друзья, вот здесь я сегодня буду спать. Прямо напротив зеркала. Из той комнаты как будто. Кто ты? Друзья, сущность все-таки действительно активна даже сейчас.
Usually, when using others' faces or pictures to create black magic, it involves using some weird elements, like a specific type of bone, strings, cloth sheets, dung, and other nasty stuff. But using Mona Lisa's picture, that was unexpected. Next, we have Andrew. Andrew Tate. Are you providing us with some motivational videos? First of all, this is not the Andrew you're familiar with. Plus, since when are those guys' videos considered motivational? More like controversial. Regardless, Andrew is living in a haunted house, but he is a very positive man. He doesn't allow any negative energy to haunt him by any means, and he won't allow these dark, scary, and unpleasant forces to ruin his mood or his life on a larger scale. What a brave man this Andrew guy is. Do you adore him? Because from what it seems, it almost feels as if you're about to offer him some money, if not some private pictures too. If the activity was actually real, I don't think we could see him this excited in his videos. So you're doubting his credibility. You don't think he is fit for this job. What job? One night, as he was sleeping, he woke up to the door of his bedroom being knocked on so hard that I almost felt like it was about to be smashed on him. And since he is a man of the people, he won't let it slip without making sure he shares every moment with his audience. Because remember kids, whenever someone is knocking at your bedroom door like a raging bull, a ghost or not, you don't attempt to see who while staying protected. You post a video of the situation on TikTok. In another video, while he was with his friend outside, they just came back laughing like two drunk teens, but he didn't know that the video was going to take a dark turn when a reflection of a shadow was seen on his TV screen in the bathroom from a low angle. And don't worry, you won't see what's in the toilet, but we can see the shower door moving.
Esa no es la voz de mi hermano. A la verga. No mames.
Bandita, esta noche es de retas. Fuimos por pilas porque este cabrón que está acá atrás de mí insiste que me ganan el FIFA. Ya le dije que yo soy el mejor, pero no me hace caso. Va a ser la última reta que voy a echar con él. Porque siempre está que me gana. Le voy a demostrar.
Siempre lo subo.
I'm not really certain if this man is staging or not, because it's not like he is staging some stupid activities, but why didn't he open the door? What if it was my delivery guy? Now let's go to see what Chris has for us. Are you going to tell us about your favorite restaurant and its menu? What? No, I meant Chris from the channel Urbex Hill, not some chef of a restaurant I go to frequently. In fact, I don't even go to restaurants. How broke? Hey, don't call me broke. However, Chris decided to visit Helltown. Wait, are you saying that in our world, the world we are all living in currently, there is hell? Look, I don't know how stupid you're trying to be sometimes, but at this point, it's really getting under my skin. Let me clarify, here is some information that you need to know about this place. I also have to read it because, till now, I'm not sure what this place's history is. How embarrassingly scary. Helltown, delving into its origins with Native American tribes, the Lenape, and its history. After abandonment in 1782, American settlers resettled in 1806. The government's 1974 eminent domain declaration forced evacuation for a national park, leading to myths and urban legends. The Credside dump, acquired in 1974, caused pollution, requiring a costly cleanup until 2016. Despite folklore, the region is now part of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Chris ventured his way into the darkness of this place. He went from one area to another and discovered some interesting drawings that I had to blur to keep things friendly. But as he was walking, he felt like someone was somewhere behind or around him, following him. And if you listen closely, you can hear some weird sounds, which become more clear later in the video, especially when he encounters these glowing eyes from a distance.
It's the barn of Helltown. shit's kinda creepy. I'm surprised this barn is still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What the f? What the f is that? I keep hearing something that sounds like it's following me. Is that? Something's over there. I can hear it. Stuff is like quicksand. Gotta be careful. I do not want to get lost in this stuff. What the hell is that? I'm gonna turn back. I keep hearing something that sounds like it's following me.
Honestly, I don't know how he was able to stand his ground all this long all alone. If I were to be in his position, I would have passed out the moment I entered the area, right at the entrance, exactly at the guardhouse, where the security guard gave me permission to enter, if there was even one here in the first place. Which takes me to my next point. Did you subscribe or watch the next video on screen?